What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are watching and listening to the Carmine Davis Show. What is up, baby? What is up? Okay, last week I went on vacation, a little weekend getaway with my friends. We went to Beach Mountain, or beach somewhere. We went skiing. I had no damn business going up there. So I missed the show last week, but I had a ball, child. I'm still kind of recovering. It's a week later. We went down to the, so I didn't make it past the bunny slope. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't go past like the lift and all that shit, child. I fell twice. I gave myself 2 times to fall, right? And I fell on the ice and woke up in the damn ski resort bar, child, where we tore it down. Me and my girls, we saved a child, honey. It was a crazy weekend, but we had a ball. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to Lindsay, I think is her name, down over there at the Beach Mountain Resort. If you get a chance, go holler at her. I think it's Lindsay. Or is it Kelsey? Pretty blonde girl at the bar. Okay, she hooked us up. She got us right. And then there was this woman named Megan, an older white lady. She put, people say don't drink with white men, but I say don't drink with white women because they would have you fucked up. She gave us this concoction. It was equal parts Bailey's, equal parts Kahlua, equal parts vodka, child. We got hammered at the ski resort, child. We made friends, child. Got us some numbers and all kind of shit. But it was a good girls time. Pink. It was a good girls time, child. It was so much fun. So, but you guys didn't come in to get into me and my shenanigans. You guys came for the hot topics, and we're gonna get into it. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health, honey. Make sure you follow us on social media, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, YouTube.com/Carmine Davis, Twitter.com/Carmine Davis. Is it X or Twitter? I don't know, child. I still never get it. I'll never get it right. And it's still Twitter to us. Shit. TikTok at Carmine Davis. And let's get into it, okay? A lot going on. Nicki. Okay. Jess Hilarious suggests that Nicki Minaj invites Katt Williams due to low ticket sales. Okay. Jess Hilarious recently elicited the wrath of the barbs once again by making some strong assumptions about Nicki Minaj's upcoming Pink Friday World Tour. In a recent episode with Just the Mess Uncut, the newest host of The Breakfast Club predicted that Minaj possibly tapped the comedian actor due to low ticket sales. That alone caused much backlash for Jess from the barbs. When the fuck did Nicki and Katt even have a fucking relationship to put him on your tour? Jess inquired in a clip posted on Instagram. Usually people do things like this when the tour is not selling. Maybe it isn't. Now that's very expected these days because of the economy. Calling out Beyonce's high-selling Renaissance World Tour, she added, people put shit on layaway to buy Renaissance tickets. The economy is in such a shit place right now. It's totally expected to not sell out your fucking tour. No icon, no matter how big or small, is exempt from promotion. You promoted that album. You did interviews. You popped out. You promoted his. Didn't she promote that damn song? Aside from Williams, Minaj did confirm that the beloved R&B singer Monica will be her special guest. And according to Jess, she suggested Kai Cenat and others also going on tour with Minaj as they already have close relationship with the Gag City president. I think she should add JT. Bia, bitch, you can bring Kai Cenat, she said. However, Jess's sentiments did not sit well with Minaj's supporters. The tour has been sold out, Miss Mamas. Do your research. First, because the lies y'all tell on The Breakfast Club should be a crime. The best decision Breakfast Club made was Jess. Rather, I agree or disagree with this lady. She is unapologetically her. And she has an opinion, and she stands 10 tones on it. The show needed a strong woman who wasn't afraid to talk. No, Jess, when Nicki come to question you, we don't want you acting dumb like you didn't say nothing, because you know she coming. That bitch should make the time, honey. I don't know where she get it from. The tour has been sold out, Miss Mamas. You know, all this, that, and the third. I heard that too. Whatever, we're gonna keep going. On Friday, February 21st, Minaj shared a screenshot of a Live Nation press release that read, Nicki Minaj presents World Pink Friday 2 World Tour is now her best-selling tour to date, with more than 25 sold-out arena shows in just days of pre-sale. Minaj sold 30,000 tickets in her home state alone, with the shows in New York City, and Brooklyn, where an extra show is being added. The Fuck the Club Up hitmaker captioned a document. This happened within days of pre-sale. Now we're 10 days away. So grateful and honored to have you in Gag City. I mean, Jess is talking from a place that makes sense. You know, y'all are talking from a very I want to preface this by saying I am a Nicki Minaj fan. I am an honorary Barb. I don't feel like I am I'm a hate train Barb. You know, I became a fan of her during motorsport and all that shit, like the shit that she was doing back then. So, but I'm not a out of touch Barb who's latched on reality. I know this lady is something else. She's capable of some very crazy, sensational things, you know, good and bad. And the fact that she sold out her home state in Northeast does not make a stadium tour or arena tour work. You need support. And to say that Nicki might need the support of the biggest comedian right now is not wrong. It doesn't mean that she can't sell out the show. She sold out 25 pre-sales, but I mean, don't you want all of them to sell out? So she's going to get support. I mean, just saying that is not proving Jess is wrong, and it doesn't mean that Nicki can't sell out shows. She sold out 25 of them, but don't she want to sell the whole show out? I'm confused. How come both can't be true? She sold enough shows, and now she needs more people to, you know, support to sell the shows. That's logical. Just made sense. She went and got Katt Williams because he's going to put ass in seats. I don't know. I don't know why y'all want to make it seem, no, because no one's taking anything away from her. We're just being logical. Like, she sold 25 shows. I think, isn't it 60 dates? Let me see. Just touring Europe and North America. It's 55 shows. So she did more than half of them. Well, less than half of them already sold out. So at pre-sale, you got 10 days to go. I mean, 10 days to go, she's going to use somebody to help her sell and put more. That's business. She'd be a fool to get up there and perform for 25 sold out shows and do the other 30 to have a half sat arena. So you get Katt Williams to help. Monica's a good sentiment. It's kind of on brand. We love Monica. But Katt Williams is selling it. I don't know. Leave a comment below if that makes any sense. Y'all can take. Look. I don't know. Coming from a place that's not egotistical and a business sense, Katt Williams can only help Nicki sell the rest of them shows. And shit, like I said, she did more time promoting his than she did promoting Pink World Tour. I ain't seen no damn clips of her, no documentary in the works, no costume. I don't know what she's wearing. I don't know what it looks like. I've heard a couple of tweets about it, but I ain't heard nothing about Gag City or whatever she got going on. Like, she ain't been more talked about this damn tour. She talked about Megan Thee Stallion the last month. She ain't talked about this tour, child. I forgot she was going on tour. Leave a comment below. I know I love Nicki, but y'all not gonna scare people into not telling the truth. Y'all can come up with whatever y'all want. That's still business sense. She needed help. Leave a comment below. We're gonna move on to the next hot topic. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. You know, we don't do it for our health, child. Let's get to it. Wendy Williams. Okay, so, you know, there's been a lot of drama with Wendy Williams as well about her documentary. And we talked about it last week or the week before about her show and how her sit team, past and present, are trying to stop this. Okay, so it premiered. I didn't watch it. So this is the next hot topic is from loveyscott.com. The biggest takeaways from Lifetime's Wendy Williams documentary. Okay. The first part of the Lifetime's Where's Wendy Williams documentary aired on Saturday night, and it was truly heartbreaking to watch. The documentary, which was filmed between August 2022 and April 2023, is broken down into 4 episodes. The cameras capture not only Wendy's after show journey, but also her battles with alcohol and health issues. I'm about to tell you guys the biggest takeaways from the first 2 episodes from People magazine, people.com. Wendy addresses her alcohol abuse. I love vodka. Ooh. In the first episode of the documentary, Williams candidly states, I love vodka. She adds that her sister Wanda hates that I love alcohol, and her son Kevin Hunt Jr., 23, hates liquor. In the scene shot during the documentary's start in August 2022, Williams appeared to be drunk, and she enters a wellness facility a month later. After a 2-month stay in the facility, Williams resumes filming. She's shown a clip where she's drunk, and after producers ask her thoughts, she starts crying, only to reveal months later that she was in tears, that her tears are because of her outfit and wig choices. In the second episode, Wendy's manager and jeweler Child, pause. So you done got your manager to be your jeweler? That don't sound right. Those are 2 different interests. But I ain't seen the documentary, so I don't know, child. In the second episode, Wendy's manager and jeweler, Will Selby, finds a mostly empty bottle of vodka in her home and asks Williams if she had a liquor lunch, to which she replies, fuck you. I need help, Selby admits. I can't do this alone. Alex says she fearfully Googled Williams' name every day for a year and a half, scared she'll find something we can't come back from. At several points, Williams attempts to order an alcoholic beverage while out for dinner, and each time Selby intercepts by telling the waiter to give her mocktail instead. Selby says he's found bottles in Williams' bathroom cabinets and in closets. Asks why she likes to drink, Williams states, because I can, just because I care for it. When Williams was in Florida with her family, Kevin Jr. says he kept her sober, had her eating a vegan diet and working with a trainer. It helped her heal by 1, eliminating all alcohol, and 2, keeping her occupied, whether it's going to the beach or working out, he says. I feel like her being down here with family was the best situation for her because she wasn't able to self-sabotage, she adds. If there should ever be someone who should help her manage that, it should be the ones around her, her loved ones, her family. At the end of episode 2, Kevin Jr. says he's afraid his mom could die without the right help. Wendy says she can only feel about 6% of each foot due to her lymphedema. Williams starts crying as she mentions her lymphedema, which her family says she was diagnosed with in 2019. She says that she could be in a wheelchair. During a workout with Selby's friend, Williams tells him no thank you 3 times as he tried to get her to do an exercise. She says she can only feel about 6% of each foot, which are swollen due to lymphedema. Along with lymphedema, Williams has long had Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that causes her bulging eyes. When Wendy's manager Will Selby says he's noticed her become more aggressive. Selby says in the first episode he's noticed Williams has become more aggressive, demanding, but she's one of the biggest personalities we've seen in quite some time. Wendy being pissed off is normal, Selby adds. She changes her mind all the time. That's clear in the scene where Wendy Williams is getting her nails done. Shortly after the nail tech puts polish on her, she tells her to remove it all. At one point, Williams calls her publicist Sean Zanotti a dumbass and tells her that she needs liposuction. Zanotti brushes off the comment and says that she has a thick skin.
I wish you would get liposuction.
Okay.
What the brand is this?
UGG.
UGG?
Yeah.
Put it in the same position, please. Close it all the way. Dumbass. No. Go downstairs, please, and order something and make you fatter.
Okay. All right. See you in a sec.
Ciao. For Williams' nephew, Travis Finney, he says he's noticed a change in Williams over the past 10 years. While living with Williams while he was in college, he says she would take her vape pen and bottle of liquor and they wouldn't see her until 5 a.m. when it was time for her to go to work at the Wendy Williams show. I just knew she had a problem, he says. Whew. Wendy says she would get high 5 days a week in the 90s. In the first episode, Williams says she would get high like 5 days a week in the 90s as she rose to fame as a radio shock jock. I wanted to experience everything, she says, as to why she did drugs. After meeting her now ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, 52, Williams says she stopped doing drugs because she wanted to have a baby. After 2 miscarriages, Williams and Hunter welcomed their son in 2000. My son Kevin is very important to me, Williams says through tears. Wendy says she doesn't care about the baby her ex-husband Kevin Hunter had during an affair. Williams filed, she don't care about it. Let me read this. Williams filed for divorce from Hunter, 52, after 21 years of marriage in April 2019 when it was revealed that he'd had a baby with another woman. I don't care about him or that baby, Williams states. Though Travis says he wasn't the biggest fan of Hunter, he credits him for making sure Williams showed up on time from work. See, I said that last week. He had that bitch wound up like a damn one of them little monkeys with the tambourine, and she showed up to work, did her 3 or 4 hours, and she went on and went face down and a plate of Coke. But he got her there to work. Okay, DJ Boost says he found Wendy unresponsive in 2020. Damn. After Williams' divorce, her show DJ Boost says he replaced Hunter as her protector. When the COVID shutdown began in March 2020, Williams did several virtual episodes of her talk show with Booth, but was largely isolated in her luxury New York City apartment. He would hold up cue cards for her, but he says there were times she showed no emotion. This is not a COVID doing this, Booth recalls, thinking it's the damage of using alcohol for so long. I got to see the lowest of the lows. In May 2020, Booth says he found her unresponsive at home and she was rushed to the hospital where she needed several blood transfusions. She just wasn't the same person anymore, Booth says. Ooh, there's more. Okay, Wendy's son, Kevin Jr., responds to scrutiny he spent her money. In early 2022, Wells Fargo froze Williams' accounts after her financial advisor at the time alleged that she was of unsound mind, according to Williams' court filings. The bank successfully petitioned a New York court to have Williams placed under a temporary financial guardianship. Kevin Jr. came under scrutiny for his spending, but strongly denies in the documentary that he exploited her. I've never taken money without her consent. I've always spoken to her, and she's always wanted me to let's spend her money. He says, she's always told me, like, Kevin, if you ever need something or whatever, just ask me, like, it could happen. She would always communicate with me. Williams herself says, at one point, I'm luxurious and gorgeous, and I care for my family. I believe her. Now, one thing about cancers is that they are, look, and then she's like in a place, I think Wendy is operating from a place of, she don't give a fuck about that money, child. She just give her Kettle One martini, child, and wind her up. Whatever she got, she'll give it because she don't give a fuck about herself at this point. I mean, let's just be real. Wendy wants to be back on TV. Oh, bad idea. After the Wendy Williams show was canceled in June 2022, Alex says it took months for it to sink in for Williams. In the second episode, Williams cries on the steps of her childhood home in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and tells Selby, I really want to be back on television. She's overcome a lot, Selby says. She's still in this fight. The final 2 episodes, Where's Wendy Williams, will air on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Lifetime. That's, I'm recording this today on Sunday, so it airs today. So by the time this goes up, we probably would know more about it. But it doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to watch it and give y'all the tea about it or something. Maybe tweet about it. That's a mess. Yeah, that's probably why I'm not jumping to watch the Wendy Williams documentary. One, because it's not too much that we don't already know. I talked about Wendy and all that, and even just I'm a fan of her. She's an influence, of course. I'm a Black queer person with a mic that's come post Wendy Williams. I've seen her growing up, and I think it's such a juxtaposition about how I wanted to be in front, behind, beside the cameras, the one asking questions, also getting the questions answered. I mean, getting the questions asked to me. So I have such a relationship with Wendy, and I've never met this woman, as she's also someone who I aspire to be, and also a cautionary tale for me as an artist and also a media personality. You know, it does. She's a cautionary tale for me. It makes me want to think twice or question the things that are coming in my mouth. Me making sure I get help today before I even dream about getting a fraction of the notoriety that she has. I want to make sure that I'm okay to get there. And it's because of people watching things like Wendy Williams. We can watch it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I think that Wendy's, I've said it multiple times, sad. It's a sad story. It's a tragic tale. I hope it's one that she comes on the other side of it, but it's not looking that way. This documentary was recorded around the time where we were doing the most talk about her, where she kind of came out she seemed to fall off the face of the earth, but it was because she was being documented in her raw state. I'm gonna watch the documentary. I ain't gonna speak too much about it. I'm gonna watch it and give y'all my thoughts on it at a later date. I'm gonna watch it before I just give my whole point of view. If you watched it, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about it. Use this emoji if you're watching at home, and comment below. Let me know that you watched it and give me your opinion about it. We're going to move on to the next hot topic. According to lovebscott.com, now I saw this video, child. Busta Rhyme seemingly middle of the incident with French Montana at a release party. Video surfaced. Busta Rhymes recently attended French Montana's album release party for Mac and Cheese 5 in New York City. But he found much more trouble than he anticipated. The fracas apparently took place on Friday, February the 23rd at Harbor, New York City in Midtown Manhattan. Footage was shared through the Shade Room by the following next day. In the footage, Busta Bus appears to be getting in his face of an aspiring rapper from Staten Island named Nizzle Man. Nizzle appears to fall down the stairs, and Busta Rhymes seems to grab his wrist to confront him about something. They talk back and forth in a way that doesn't appear to be friendly, and isn't long before a pack of security guards steps between the two men and escorts Nizzle Man out of the put your hands where I can see rapper section, and it seems out of the club. Some commenters on the post suggest that it didn't appear that Busta and Nizzle were fighting. Rather, it appeared that the elder statesman of rap was trying to de-escalate the situation and had Nizzle Man escorted out before things got violent with whomever he may have been beefing with. Neither Busta Rhymes nor Nizzle Man have yet commented about the altercation. Check out the footage below. Okay, we're gonna, like, you know how we do, child. We're gonna get my first reaction. Okay, let's watch it. He's falling. He's strong, child, and Busta is trying to calm his motherfucking ass down. I told you, calm your motherfucking ass out. Let's go. That's what that is giving me. I can't even believe that Busta, at this point in his career, is squabbling with little niggas at the club. You can't even believe that. I from what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing, I definitely see that Busta Rhymes was, it gets fatherly, like, or tough father. Nigga, I told you, now we got to get your ass up out of here. Get the fuck out. I told you. Now, I don't know who Nizzle Man is. I liken Busta Rhymes to, like, almost like the male Queen Latifah. When I see them getting to something, it comes from a maternal place. If they do got to tap a little ass, it's from a maternal, fraternal place. I don't see Busta Rhymes wasting his time to fight little nigga Nizzle. You know, I mean, like, I don't see that. I don't know. And I don't know this man from Adam, but from the body, it looked like Nizzle is high. Now, I've been in the club, and I've been in fights, and I've been on both sides. I've fought. I've stopped fights. I've been in the middle of people fighting, child, and I didn't even know who these people were. I just got here 2 minutes ago. So I've been in all kinds of situations, and this is giving me, they already were trying to drag him out of the club. He can't get his shit together. He's just yelling, and Busta's like, nigga, because if it was security, if it was like that, security would have yanked them apart. They would have never allowed Busta to squabble and let him out of the club like that. Do you get a comment? Like, look at the footage. Let me know what y'all think. I don't even know who this little nigga is. Who is this? Someone's commented said the real shocker is French Montana is still releasing albums. Child, listen. No, we're not going to talk about my husband. I know I'm from the 1900s, but who is Nizzle Man? That's what I want to know. Okay. Yeah, Busta was only governing the scene, getting Nizzle out of harm's way, but still letting him know don't play crazy same time. Right. That's what I'm getting from it too. I'm getting that vibe too. Grabbed him like, woo-ha. I got you all in check. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm getting from it. Too much going on. That's the show. That's the show, child. I ain't got nothing else for y'all. My nerves is bad, child. Talking about Wendy, child. I need to go and take a damn detox, child, from all the drinking we've been doing, child. I'm gonna see y'all on the side. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all next week. No, bye.